Okay guys, today I'm going to get into something that is one of the major reasons why particular people have such magnetism to them, and that they are able to draw in all kinds of people around them, but also they're able to pull any girl they want. Now, it's not about looks, and it's not about wealth. And I understand that a lot of people think your looks are the most important factor, or your wealth is the most important factor. Whatever kind of value you have is an important factor. And I'm not going to deny that these are important, but there is a major element that is missing. And I'm going to explain to you why this element is missing and the proof of it. There are people that I have met that are so incredibly good looking, or so attractive, so fit, they go to the gym all the time, but they're still not able to pull girls. And they just can't make a connection. And I'm always shocked because on paper they look perfect, and yet somehow they're not able to draw in the people that they want. And I've also met people that are incredibly rich, that are able to buy whatever they want. They can pay for extravagant holidays. They have lots of things going for them. And yet still, they're not able to get that girl that they want. And they think, am I not buying the right thing? But that's not the reason either. So if it's not looks, and it's not wealth, then what is it? What is this thing that draws people in and creates a presence about them and gets people magnetized to them and has the ability to draw people to them, that they are able to get all kinds of girls, all kinds of women? And we also have proof that this particular element definitely works, because I have met people that aren't necessarily the best looking or aren't necessarily the best well off. I've met people that are completely flat broke that are able to pull women. And that comes down to charisma. Now, I decided to talk about charisma because I was flicking through Robert Greene's book on the art of seduction. And he has a style called the charismatic. Now, the charismatic style is quite an interesting one to read through, but it's more of the elements of charisma that make someone so attractive, as opposed to it being a signature style that is written in the book. Because the charismatic style written in the book, it can go into all kinds of different elements, because charismatic people not only seduce women, but they seduce everyone around them. It can be from political beliefs, they can have leadership skills, they can have the way to guide a group. And that's incredibly powerful to have. But what makes someone charismatic? So I'm going to go through some of these key traits that make someone charismatic, because I find charisma such an interesting thing to talk about. And we've all seen people that are charismatic, but we're always confused. How do they have that kind of charisma? Like, how on earth can we break it down? And true charisma stems from an unshakable self-belief system, which really boils down to rock-solid confidence. Everything they say, they believe in. And when you believe in yourself, others will too. We've definitely met people that can say all kinds of nonsense and will believe them because they have unshakable confidence behind it. And that's ridiculous, and also kind of dangerous, because some people can say all kinds of ridiculous stuff and people believe it. But to have that kind of unshakable confidence is clearly so powerful, and it's part of the reasons why charismatic people are able to pull people in so well. Next, charismatic people kind of have an element of mystery about them. They're almost a higher being, as if they were chosen by something greater than them. They have this shining light about them that's so intriguing. It's kind of difficult to explain, but we've definitely met charismatic people that have this bright light that makes people warm up to them. And I think it's an element of empathy and an element of making people feel good around you. Because charismatic people aren't bullies. They like to bring people up with them. And I think that's part of the light that they have, is they have the power to make people feel good around them. And that is such a powerful thing, because people might not necessarily remember what you said, but people will always remember how you made them feel. And so if there's anything from charismatic people that we should try and adopt, it's making others around us feel good, making them laugh, making them smile, making them feel better than they are. And that is going to make people remember you, but also make people want to stay with you, make people want to be around you more. Now, another thing is charismatic people speak with purpose and passion, and this is one of the most strong masculine traits. Our purpose, our passion should be unshakable. Nothing stops our energy. It's not women, it's not other men. We speak and act with conviction, because passionate, purposeful people are what lead this world. They get what they want, and people want to be around them so that they can get what they want as well. So if there are any elements from charisma that we should try and adopt, it's unshakable confidence. It's a mysterious air around them that makes them feel higher than. A form of empathy to bring other people up along with you. And also purpose and passion. Now, the psychology behind charisma, it taps into people's emotions, not their logic. And this is why it's so powerful for women, because women aren't logical, they're emotional. And that's not to say that being illogical is stupid, that's not what I'm trying to say. Men think in more logical ways. But women love their emotions being played with to some degree. They want to feel the highs and the lows, and if someone can trigger those strong emotions through charisma, then they are going to be addicted to that person, and that's why charisma is so powerful. They can leave a feeling of admiration and being desired, because charismatic people want to uplift them. They make them feel better than they actually are. So it's less about you as a person when you're charismatic, and more about how you make other people feel. And more importantly, how do you make a woman feel when you're talking to her? Now, here are some very quick tips on how to develop charisma in your daily life. First of all, we just have to master our body language. I don't want to get into this too much, because I know so many people have harped on about body language, including me, but stand tall, maintain an open posture, have purposeful gestures, make strong eye contact, and all of these things will signal confidence and assertiveness. Control your speaking voice, speak with clarity and a sense of warmth, because we want that emotional tone. We want to have those highs and lows. We don't want to be talking monotone all the time. We want to have ebbs and flows with the way that we speak. It's one of the ways that charismatic people really draw us in, is they sound like they're telling a story. So have some play around with that, okay? Think of some stories, think of ways that you can have the highs and the lows, creating dynamics, really trying to draw people in. They have to create an air of mystery about them, so try and avoid oversharing when you're coming to stories, okay? Make sure that you share enough that you're relatable, but hold back, okay? You want to remain intriguing. If you tell someone all about yourself, all about your stories, then you're not going to leave anything for the imagination, okay? But most importantly, out of all of this, radiate optimism, okay? Charismatic people are not sad people, and that is a hard pill to swallow. I'm not saying that you have to fake charisma, but make sure that if you're going out and you're going to be charismatic, that you are fully charismatic and optimistic and high energy. Smile, approach situations with energetic attitudes. There are no problems, there are just challenges that need solutions, and we can fix them together. That is a powerful, powerful mindset to have in everything, and people are going to be drawn to that. So these are my little top tips about charisma. I know I can get into a little bit more in some other elements, so if there's anything in this video that you thought, oh yeah, I really want to hear more about that, then let me know. What's one of your top charismatic traits that you want to work on? Maybe there's someone that you're thinking needs some help with the charisma department. Send this video their way, and until next time guys, keep on seducing.